Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by Money Stocks. Today is February 7th, 2014. It is a Friday, the final trading day of the week. There's a lot going on this week, and right off the bat, we do have the non-farm payroll report that will be out in just a moment. Right now, the S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading higher by about 7.5 points to 1773 and 3/4. Make that 1774 at the moment. But you can see they're jumping around here. Dollar yen is starting to uptick, so we'll see how the market upticks, and sure enough it is. Looks like the unemployment number is out. The January job report has been released. Markets are all over the place, now moving sharply lower. So the report is out. Let's see what they say here, and just to get a number offhand. But market is all over the place, so that big uptick and then the big downtick. 113,000 jobs created in the month of January. So the U.S. Labor Department, or the Bureau of Labor Statistics, coming out with a job number of 113,000. Futures have reversed lower. I just wanted you to take a look at the dollar yen chart. This is really, really important. And you're not going to hear this stuff on CNBC, but I'm going to tell you right here. Take a look at the dollar yen chart. Look at how that has moved lower. You know, when that goes down, what does the stock market do? The stock market goes down too. So you want to keep an eye on the dollar yen chart as best you can. Again, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, that's the currency that is moving markets. Bottom line here, futures are down about 3.5 points. It's not that big a deal. They're only up 7. Generally on a Friday, we normally look for a flat to slightly positive trading day. So we'll see how that plays out going forward. And we'll take it one step at a time. But really, it's all about the dollar yen. The dollar yen will tell you everything you ever needed to know about the market. Right now, dollar yen continues to move slightly lower. That's actually starting to rebound now. Maybe the S&P minis will rebound a little bit as well. But either way, dollar yen is lower, down by 46 cents. Also, the stock market has reversed lower as well. So again, it's all about this dollar yen chart. Look at this. It just mirrors, or the S&P just mimics whatever this does. And that's the way it works. So we'll see how this plays out. Again, futures are down about 6 right now. Generally, though, on Friday, we look for a flat to slightly positive trading day. These days, I don't know if we'll get that. But in any case, we're not going to look for a huge down day today. I think we could see some downward pressure, but I don't think we should look for a huge downward day. But we'll see what the market gives us. Can't take anything for granted. All right, as the futures sell off here a little bit more, we're going to take a look at some stocks in the news. The first one we're going to start off with is LinkedIn, LNKD. The stock yesterday traded as high as 223. I think that was towards the upper part of the range. Right now it's trading at 206. I will have some gap levels for this equity if it does trade a little bit lower. So we will have some gap levels for LinkedIn. Right now it's trading at 206.10. Either way, it's still a pretty good decline today in the equity. We'll see if the stock can get down to our levels, and we will play a bounce play on that one. Next one we're going to look at this morning is going to be Expedia. EXPE is the ticker symbol. Stock reported earnings, I guess, that were like blockbuster. But again, it's already into extended territory, so you want to be real careful. I don't think the stock goes much past 74 today. Maybe 74.25, 74.5. That would be about it. I think it's going to stall out there. It's a strong gap, so you don't want to really short this equity, but it should stall out around the $74 level if it gets back up there. So keep an eye on it there. I'm not sure we're going to see too much more upside, though, in Expedia, but nonetheless, strong gap higher. You want to respect it, at least in the near term. Around $74, there's just a ton of resistance. Let's take a look at Activision today. ATVI is the ticker symbol. This one is gapping up nicely as well. Closed at $17.17. I'm showing daily chart resistance between $18.20 and also $19. So the upside should be very, very limited on this equity. I don't think there's any upside here. Now it's a pretty strong gap, so you may not want to fade it, but nonetheless, if you own it, I would trail your stop loss. I would even consider taking some profits up here. But nonetheless, strong gap up, but really shouldn't have much upside left in the tank here. $18.50 really to $19 is really going to be the extent of it. Let's take a look at OUTR, which is Outer Wall. This is the old Coinstar. This stock is having a nice move today. It's up around $70, but it's another one that's a little bit extended. It can go higher. I'm not going to say it can. It's a strong gap. Can go a little bit higher today, but already it's getting into extended territory, so I'd be real careful with this. When I calculated this out, I came up with $77.85 as maximum upside, but I'm not sure it's going to make it there. So, be careful with this. If you own it, start trailing your stop. I would not short this one. Next one we're going to take a look at is ATHN, which is Athena Health. I believe this is a software provider for healthcare systems. Stock is gapping up to 155. This is I believe, a new all-time high. So again, very, very tough to try to trade new all-time highs. I wouldn't do anything with it, but it is already overbought. I would not be a buyer up here at all. Next, we're going to take a look at is Cigna Health, or Cigna Corporation, health insurance provider. This stock right now closed at $85.37, and it's now trading at $82. So I'm going to try to get a gap level for this one in the chat room, but right off the bat, and I'm doing this quickly, I didn't really get to get the calculator out yet. I'm seeing some support at around 81.60. So, but I will have gap levels for this one specifically in the chat room at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be posted up. So you want to keep that one on the radar. Take a look at the futures here. They've come off the lows a little bit, still down about 4 points. They were up about 7 points at the open. So either way, it's a pretty decent little reversal. But notice how the futures are bouncing off the lows, and I want to show you this dollar-yen chart. Notice how that's bouncing off the lows. Something else that I think is worth noting, when the dollar-yen goes lower, okay, that's this chart here. When this drops, you know what goes higher? Gold. Gold goes higher. And look at that move in gold today. So really, really nice pop. Gold going into the top end of the range. I'm not sure gold is going to see much more of a breakout today, but it just continues to hang right in there. And any decline in dollar-yen should send gold higher. So keep that on your radar today. Right now, spot gold is trading higher by about 11.5 points, or $11.50 to $1,268. Make it $1,269 an ounce. So decent move there. And you see the GLD, which closed at 121 and a quarter yesterday, is now trading at 122.35. So good pop for GLD. Still a lot of resistance around 122.80, 122.75 on the GLD chart. Looking at oil this morning, oil is trading higher by about oil is trading lower by about 45 cents to $97.38. Let's go to the USO, which is a good proxy for light sweet crude. And what you're going to see here is that the USO is trading a little bit lower, down around $34.75. So again, stalled out around that 35.20 level yesterday. I think it's just oil is just in a range. I don't see it collapsing. I don't see it surging. I think it's in a range. The maximum upside for the USO would be around $35.85, somewhere around there, maybe even $36. But that's what we're looking at today. We're looking at one of these markets that are going to chop around. For the most part, you see the futures have come back to the flat line. So pretty big bounce. You notice the dollar-yen. You can see a pretty big bounce there as well off the lows. Went down to 101.40, now trading at 101.80. So big bounce there. And like I said, on Fridays, we generally are going to look for a flat to slightly positive trading day, and we'll see what we're in store for today. But either way you slice it or dice it, again, we should have some good action. You should have some good moving stocks, moving parts in the morning, and that's what you look for as a day trader. If you're a swing trader, again, you really need to see the closing prices. But we got a lot out there today. There's some stuff that I didn't even get to go over today because of time constraints, but nonetheless, you do have a lot of equities out here today, and we're going to have some gap plays right at the opening bell. So be prepared for that. They'll be posted up in the chat room at 9 a.m. Right now, it's 8:38 a.m. in the morning, East Coast time. So you still got about a little over 20 minutes to get ready for those gap plays and get in the intraday stock chat. With that said, everybody, futures are back up 1 point. So they've come off those lows pretty significantly, but nonetheless, it is a flat market for the most part. I will see you all soon. Have a great weekend, and as always, we shall see you on the charts.